Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks a lot for viewing. I'm glad you came back to the Moto Vlogs. Thanks a lot. Today we're going to talk about track day versus street riding on a motorcycle. Now this past weekend I went to my very first track day on a motorcycle. I'm on the R6 right now, see? But I took the Supermoto WR250X and I want to talk about, my experience on the track. It was my very first track day and it was a really good experience. So maybe this video will help give you guys some insight on, what it's like to take a bike to the track if you've never done it, and what it feels like compared to riding on the street. I got my WR250X and I met a guy off Facebook in a motorcycle chat group, and we trailered our bikes with a Honda Civic to a place called Adams Motorsport Park. Now I know it's kind of funny, we did trailer it on a Honda Civic. The Honda Civic pulled the two bikes just fine. My WR250X and my buddy's 2016 Husqvarna 501S, which is just a badass bike, so wicked. So we went ahead and trailered the bikes to Riverside to a place called Adams Motorsport Park, and this is a smaller, it's actually a go-kart track, but they do supermoto racing on it as well. They also do drifting. They let you ride scooters on there. So I went to the open practice day. This course is very small. It's small, but it's big enough to haul a lot of ass, and also they have a big dirt section in the middle, so you can do jumps and you can romp on the dirt and really get the supermoto track experience on there. If you want to check out more videos, I'm going to post some videos on the channel later on about the track day and me playing around with two-stroke 125cc two-stroke. So check that out on my channel. Go view my other videos. So riding on the street and riding on the track. Now riding on the track is completely different than riding on the street. I mean, 100%. So I've ridden on the street now for over 2 years, almost 3 years, and riding on the street is different than riding on the track because there's so many dangers. Like when you're riding on the street, I have to be scanning all the time, scanning for shitty drivers, scanning for accidents, scanning for possible problems in the road, looking in the mirrors, looking at drivers, everything. And that is, that's part of riding. And I wanted to go take a motorcycle to the track to get the experience of what it's like to ride on a racetrack. So me and my buddy, we took the bike down and we met first of all, we met a lot of really nice people. Look at this guy, yeah! So we met a lot of really nice people. We hung out with a couple people that had Groms. I went with my buddy who had a Honda Grom. So him and 3 other guys with Groms brought Groms. There's some two-stroke scooters, a lot of supermotos, the Husqvarna, a lot of DRZs, and everybody I met at the track was so nice. I mean, they were inviting. They were like, here, use my tire pressure gauge, trying to give us tips, come to the group with us, ride in our group, we'll show you the line. It was honestly the most friendly experience I've ever had with any type of motorsport, cars, bikes, anything. It was such a welcoming experience, and that made me feel good about going to the track. So then we actually got to ride on the track. Now, on the track, the one thing I want to talk about is that you're able to focus 100% on riding. Now, you're able to feel the bike, where the edge is, where the limit is, and the cool thing is that I feel safe about it. Now, I go canyon riding all the time, and when you canyon ride, you ride pretty hard, and people drag knees in the canyons. I will admit, I ride a little bit faster in the canyons than I should, but that's part of the experience. But when you're riding in the canyons, you're trying to push the limit of the bike, and you're also looking for oncoming traffic, dirt on the road. You're also looking for cars that could pull out in front of you, other bikes, your bike, your speed. There's so many different factors that you're worrying about instead of just putting 100% of your focus on riding. Now on the track, after like 3 or 4 laps, man, it was a completely different experience. You're able to put all of your focus on riding 100% and feel the bike. Man, that was the best thing, is to feel how the bike is supposed to feel when you're going full throttle through a turn. That the feeling was so amazing, and the adrenaline rush was intense. I mean, me and my buddy, before we went to the track, we went to McDonald's. I had 2 hash browns and a banana, and that's all I fucking had. And the whole day my body was filled with so much adrenaline pumping through my body that I didn't even eat anything till like 7 or 8 that night. That's how much adrenaline was pumping through my body. And what's amazing about the track is that you're able to ride with other people, and you know that they're good riders. You can see they're a good rider, and you're able to feel comfortable with them. Like me and my buddy with this Husqvarna, we were riding like wheel to wheel. I mean, my front wheel was almost practically touching, or my front wheel was practically touching his rear wheel, and it was insane. I mean, just the feeling of it was great. I started out in the beginner class for riding, and I moved my way up to advanced class, which was really good for me because I got to move up from beginner class to advanced class very, very quickly. Now, I'm not saying I'm a good rider at all. I would say I'm more of an intermediate rider, you know, trying to go towards advanced, but I would say I'm an intermediate rider, first track day. So I started out in the beginner riding class for a little while, and then I moved my way over to the advanced riding class. Now, in my opinion, it was a lot easier to ride in the advanced riding class because the beginner riding class was a lot of people they had, you know, had very, very little experience riding motorcycles. They didn't know the entry speed. They didn't know where you're supposed to brake, where you're supposed to get back on the throttle. They're very choppy, and it gave me a very dangerous feeling riding in the beginner group. Once I moved to the advanced group, the riding got very, very smooth, and I was able to look at lines of people who actually knew what they were doing, and I was able to get a lot faster very, very quickly. And the feeling was just amazing, going full throttle through the turns, pushing the limit of the bike, and feeling safe about it. Not feeling like I'm gonna push the limit and a deer is gonna pop out. I mean, I've been riding at the limit or close to the limit in a canyon before, and a deer has just popped out right in front of me. Oh, what happened? We got 1, 2, 3 police officers for an accident. Oh wow, these people got fucked up. Such a sad thing. Brand new Lexus. But you know, on the track, nobody went down, nobody got hurt, and it was amazing. And it was fun to go to the track with good people and a good experience. And it made me feel more comfortable with riding. Like after the track day, I feel like a better rider. I feel like I know where the limit is on the bike. And the fun part about riding on the track is that you work your way slowly to that limit, and then when you feel it or you cross that limit, you know it's there, and you're able to push the bike on that limit. And that's something that you can only experience at the track. You will never, ever, ever get to experience that on the street. So if you guys are out there like canyon carving, or you're riding really hard on the street, like easily take it to the track. I mean, I paid $45 to race for like 9 hours. And I got a lot of sessions. I got my money's worth. And it was a great experience for me to be able to feel that type of thing. Now, I'm not saying I'm Valentino Rossi. I'm not saying I'm Marc Marquez. You know, I'm saying I'm an intermediate rider with his first track day. And I'm not saying I'm the best rider in the world. By far, I am not the best rider in the world. But I'm willing to learn how to ride. And I'm willing to put the effort in to focus on riding and know that I have a lot to learn and a lot to gain. And it's so amazing when you're on the track to be able to put 100% of your mind and focus on riding, to not have to worry about anything else in life, and take your mind and focus 100%. If you've ever focused your mind 100% on a task, like all of it, man, it's an amazing experience. I mean, I'm a musician, and when you're playing music, you need to focus all of your mind on the music, and nothing else matters. Nothing else matters in the world except the note that you're playing. And when you're on the track, nothing else matters but you, the motorcycle, and the feeling that you have when you come through the turn, you hit the apex, you power out, and you feel the speed of the bike as you just hit every point properly, man. That it just gave me chills down my body, made my hair stand up, gave me goosebumps. It was the best thing ever. So, you know, I want to encourage you guys to go try the track. I had my first track day, and damn, it was well worth it. So I'm going to be going back to the track soon, hopefully with a Supermoto. You know, maybe if I feel a little more comfortable with it, I'll take the R6 to a bigger track like Buttonwillow, Willow Springs. You know, something out here in California is a lot bigger. So, you know, if you guys want to go out to the track, do it. You know, riding motorcycles is about having fun, enjoying your passion, experiencing the bike, and be safe. And at the track, you're safer. You know, if you fall down, you pick up the bike and just keep going. You don't have to worry about a car cutting you off and ripping you off the bike. So, you know, if you want to, if you can, if you got the equipment, go ahead. You know, safety gear. If you want to talk about safety gear is important when you go to the track. So if you want to check out my video on why you should wear safety gear, go ahead and click the card right at the top of your screen right up here in your right hand corner. Go ahead and click it. I'll put the video for the motorcycle gear, why you should wear motorcycle gear video, and you know, go check it out. I bet you'll have a great time. So thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You know, click that thumbs up. Just smash that button, please. I really appreciate it. Also, if you want to check out my other videos, give it a subscribe. I'll put the subscribe button right here. Click it and go ahead and check out all my other videos that I got, and give me a subscribe. I really appreciate it, guys. Hope you guys have a great night. Ride safe, guys, and always remember, have fun. We'll see you guys next time.